Hey crafters, it's me, Jen Evers with Quality Crafts. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I do paper crafts and techniques and tutorials and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. And today we're going to do a really cute little tray of cookies that I debuted sort of on a live stream that I did recently. This is what it looks like. It's super cute, and you can put these like on a card or like in a scrapbook layout, like maybe if you do baking and things. So let's get down to the table. I'm so excited to show you exactly how to make this. And lastly, before I forget to mention, where I found this was on Pinterest. I didn't save the exact place that I found it because I was going through ideas and ideas that day, but this is a Pinterest inspired idea. I'm just showing you how I decided to create it from the picture that I saw online. Start off, my measurements are approximately 1 3/4 of an inch by 2 3/4 of an inch, and I chose to use this foil. What do you call it? It's like a metal foil adhesive, and it looks like this. You get it at your hardware store. If you don't have that, just go to your craft store and buy metallic paper so you don't have to go through all of this. Or you can put adhesive right down on your cardstock, and you can use aluminum foil from your kitchen. But I'm going to use this today. I'm just going to slam down a piece like this, spread it out, and flatten it with my bone folder so that and then cut it straight down the edges on both sides until I have a strip like this. And then I'm gonna cut it at the length that I want it. And like I said, I want mine, it's already about 1 3/4 wide, so I want to cut it down to about 2 3/4 long. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it a slice, and then I corner round it at 1/4 of an inch. I know a lot of rounders are 1/2 an inch. You can use that, but I think that the smaller 1/4 of an inch rounder makes it look a little bit more realistic because the pan is so tiny. You don't want those corners to be quite as round. And then you just use any kind of die cuts you have in the shape of the cookie that you want. So if you want round cookies, or maybe you want little bear-sized cookies, or if you want maybe little star cookies, you just grab your cookies and glue them on. And I'm using my regular glue, which is Aleene's tacky glue, with a little bit of water added to it so that it comes out of that really nicely, and then you just glue them right down. Now if you use really tiny cookies, you can make little circular cookies with dots on them so they look like chocolate chip. You might be able to get a whole dozen cookies on your pan. But this size, you could probably get about 6 or 1/2 a dozen. And you end up with a cookie sheet that looks like this. Now you can go just hog wild and make any kind of decorations you want on your cookie, like little buttons and faces. I went ahead and added a whole bunch of little buttons to these little guys, and I'm going to show you what I used for that. I have liquid pearls. This one is pastel raspberry, but you can use any color that you want, whatever kind of frosting you want on your cookies. And I just go ahead and make 2 fine little dots and lift up just like that. A dot and a dot. Okay, and then for your face, if you've got the very, very tiny Bic, not Bic, what is it? Those one kind of pens that have the itty bitty teeny tiny edge to it. Use those, they're the best. But what I have on hand right now is a Sharpie Ultra Fine. And then that makes a pretty, it gets pretty small. So I'll show you how I did that. I just made 2 little dots for the eyes. And then a little smiley face for the mouth. So go ahead and make your little cookie pan with all of your little cookies on it. Make it uniquely yours so that your project stands out from everybody else's, and have a great time with that. And I cannot wait to see you guys next video.